Hi, good morning. Hi, this is May here from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I'm broadcasting this morning. It's a Friday morning, and today we're going to talk about the process of letting go, and we're going to go through it. And it's been a long process, actually, and there's plenty of replays. So if you want to go back to my blog, www.candoitblog.com, and I really want to welcome you today because I appreciate you sticking through this or just joining in today for the first time because this process is something that I learned reading The Values Factor by Dr. John Demartini. And there's my name, May Dugala of CandoBlog.com. And I was reading this book and they talk about this process. This person was overweight and they wanted to let go of their excess weight and they used this process. And then another woman used it to give up her diabetes. So it's a very powerful process. I'm using it to give up my need for a job. And you can use it to do anything, give up whatever is holding you back. So there's something probably, a lot of us think that, success, it just has to happen to us, has to come to us. However, oftentimes, actually, I know that we all have what we need to become successful inside. It's that we don't let it happen because we have something keeping us from being successful. So that blocks, whatever is keeping us from getting what we want, we have to let it go. And when we let it go, we're basically replacing it with other things that satisfy whatever need that block is creating. Because everything we create in our life, we want it there for some reason. It's fulfilling some need that we have. Yeah, everything we do is for a need. We need to eat, we need to sleep. There's certain things we need to do. So let's go take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up now. And usually I do these a little bit earlier in the morning. It's just Jordan woke up really early this morning, so I was taking care of him, and so I didn't have a chance to get on this hangout until now. So sorry, it's a little bit later than usual. However, I am here. So let us begin. So this is, like I said, a process. You can always go to my blog, candoitblog.com. If you're on the mailing list, thank you for joining my mailing list. If you're not, go ahead to the blog and you can opt into my mailing list. And we do amazing, powerful exercises every Friday that are geared to help you become better. And I do them as well. I wouldn't think that they were important if I didn't also do them. Okay, so let me share my screen with you and let's just get going, Time to do it. Okay, so I've been doing this exercise for a while, as I explained. And here it is. There's a few steps. So the first one is, what habit are you releasing? So you need to know what you're releasing. And then number 2, list 150 benefits of having this habit. Okay? So I listed 150 benefits of having a job. I already did that. It took me a while, so we just got to do the work. If you don't do the work, nothing will happen. Okay, list 4 or 5 viable alternatives for each of the 150 benefits. So I listed all these alternatives that I could do instead of my job. Okay, so I listed them. I can work for a different top company for a certain term period, new skills because you have them on my job. Right, my business affiliate of a top company. I can service a top community organization. I can work for my business with a top company. All kinds of things. So I wrote down all these viable alternatives for all the benefits of having my job. And there are a lot of benefits having my job. So this took the longest period of time. It took me probably a couple months to finish that. So if you haven't done this yet, go ahead and do it. If you've been following me all these months and you've already done this, which is great, you're awesome. Congratulations. Okay, so then you're going to identify your 4 highest values, your highest values. Mine is personal growth and learning, my family, health, and fitness. Then you're going to link the 5 most frequent and most viable alternatives of your highest values. So my first alternative to having a job is being paid by dividends. So I wrote down how being paid with dividends will be related to my highest value. And then the other one is paid by business income. And I wrote how being paid by business income is related to my highest value. Okay? So I'm supposed to do list 5 of the most frequent and viable alternatives, right? So the first alternative was to be paid by my dividend instead of my job, yeah? And the second one was to be paid by business income instead of my job. Okay. Let's see, what is another viable alternative? So one of the things I know I talked a lot about was so community, yeah. There's something I do in my work is I have this. The biggest thing about my work though, I think, is the money. Like, how am I gonna earn money? And the security of knowing that I have money, yeah. And not only that, the security of knowing I have health insurance. The main things that my job provides for me are health insurance and money. So that's why I keep it. And if I could get money from another source and I had health insurance from another source, would I keep the job? And that's the main question. So there are all these benefits from my job that I wrote down that I liked about my job. And one of them was community. So I can make really is if I could get involved with my internet marketing. Right. So becoming friends with my, because I'm in an internet marketing business and I have an internet marketing community, I just am not very good friends with them yet. I'm getting there. Becoming friends with my internet marketing community is good. It'll benefit my family because a lot of them are family oriented too and will give me good support. Becoming friends with, maybe working with my internet community will hone my internet skills and allow me to make far more money than I make now. I think my job giving me more freedom to working with my internet community will benefit personally because it is more challenging and more rewarding to succeed in working with my internet marketing community. Now, benefit my health and fitness, and I will have more time to work out and gonna put my personal growth as mentors that I find more independent, more capable of creating wealth and more happy. People creating wealth and they're more active in the community. Okay. Five to 20 minutes for each. Okay, I got a link on. So for each of these alternatives, I have to do a bunch of links. So that's what I'm doing right now is I'm linking it to my highest value. They just becoming more to 8FM. Let me learn skills I need to make a whole lot of money. That's the truth. They make a lot of money. How does that relate to my highest value? Okay, that's where I have to relate it to my highest value. Which will allow me to spend more personal growth to reading books and also speaking to helping my team. Feel positive energy. Working with allow me to schedule which will have goals. Because some of them work a lot, However, a lot of them have full-time jobs and they do it. So you don't need to work the internet business more than 2 hours a day. And it does free up more time. Or you can work it all day. Terms of personal growth. So list the 5 most frequent and most valuable terms with your highest values. The interesting thing is I did paying the dividends, paid by business income, getting involved with my internet marketing community, creating my own business. So creating my own schedule will benefit my family because we will have more flexibility to go on trips, visit our relatives, and go on outings. Creating my own schedule will benefit personal growth because it will give me discipline and also give me latitude. And need for more important projects. Creating my own schedule will benefit my health and fitness, and I will be able to create earlier workout schedule will include recovery time. Include the recovery time needed creating my own schedule will benefit my family. More time to spend with own schedule. Benefits, my personal growth. So I will be able to master how I handle So for you, you have to go back and look at, all these things you wrote up here. And there's so many things I wrote, right? And they're all different. So you have to figure out like the biggest ones that kept coming up, your biggest alternatives to work, right? And then you have to write down why those alternatives, how those alternatives, the ones that don't involve work, are related to your highest value, so that you can really get them to sink in and you feel like you need to do them because it's going to change your life in a positive way. It's going to help you. Yeah? That makes sense? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just taking the things that I said. See, like I admire the people who I work with, and then I wrote down, well, I admire people that I work with in my internet business and Empower and the speakers that go on stage in my family. So see, in that way, I figured out that one of my alternatives is to get closer to work with the people at 8FM, my internet community. So that's why I wrote down to work with them. And that's why that became one of the get involved with my internet marketing community, work with them. And that's an important part. That's an important alternative to working a job and benefits I get from it. Okay. So I'm gonna do one more. Creating my own schedule. To get good at reading. So I need to practice. It's at 6, and we're supposed to do 5:20. And then the one is coming closer to my family. I put a lot of alternatives are instead of associate people at work, I can associate people with my family. Coming benefit personal. To family Then we will work together to get stronger and more committed to our goals. And we agree, coming closer to my family will benefit my health and fitness, as I will feel mentally happy and fulfilled, and I am spending quality time with the people I love. Okay, so, and you have to do at least 5, although you should do 5 to 20. Okay, so I'm back, and I just wanted to share with you that process, and I'm still in that process, doing this process, so that's the step that we're doing now, and I'm going to end it because I have to get ready to go to the job that I still have. Now, so far the process has been actually getting more powerful now that I'm doing this step. Actually, it feels more real to me now. Actually, it started feeling real at step 2, however, this step is more real because it's actually taking those viable alternatives and showing me why they're important to work on them, and I'm feeling like I have to do them now more than before. Like, it was almost like a theory before, now it's like, you know what, it's important to me to do this. It's important to me personally to do this. And if I don't do this, I'm going to lose out on things that I want to do in my life, and that's important. So that's really interesting how that's going on, and we'll see, right? You'll know it's working when I've released my job, right? Same with you, right? Whatever you're working on releasing, you know it's working when you've released it. So I wish you the best, and I'm gonna head off now to get ready. All right, I love you all, and thank you for joining me on this hangout. I really appreciate it. Um, actually, yeah, I'm gonna stop now. So next week probably will be the end. We'll probably finish the whole thing, and that'll be exciting. So hopefully Jordan will sleep in the morning like he usually does, not wake me up, so I can start on time, and then we'll finish it off. That'll be exciting. Sometimes I was resistant to this exercise for a while, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to do it because the resistance means something. You know, when you resist doing something, there's a meaning behind it. And so these exercises, I know I do them and they take a long time. However, they actually do a lot of good. And if you weren't doing them, what would you be doing, right? Would you be doing something more useful with your time? For me, no. That's why I do it. Because if I didn't do these exercises, I would be sleeping or doing something that isn't as useful or directed as purposeful as this. So I hope that you're enjoying the journey with me. And this is the 43rd episode of Enjoy the Journey. Very exciting. It's been a while, and I've already started this over a year now. And it has been reminding me to enjoy this amazing journey, you know, internet marketing journey, freedom journey, everything about it. It's an amazing experience. And if you haven't gotten started with an internet business, you don't know what I'm talking about with my blog. I blog and we make money in our business blogging. So you can always get started. You just go to candoitblog.com and you can click on the banner on the right, the banner on the bottom, and it'll take you to our presentation to show you how we do it, and you can get started as well. So thank you for joining me, and I wish you the best in letting go of whatever is holding you back, because in the end, there's plenty for everyone, and we just want to bring ourselves up to that level where we're doing the best we can, the biggest benefit for society, in the best way that we can personally. So aloha and thank you for joining me this Friday. Bye bye.